declares position on allegations against Oshibajo. Ikpeazu takes over waste management in Aba. Ebonyi State government moves to reconcile warring communities. San Eagles ex Captain Brown head over and dead. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Jonah Oje. Controller General of the Nigeria Customs Service, Colonel Hamid Ali retired, says that there is no definitive end to the closure of the land borders by the federal government. Ali spoke amid complaints by some senators who oppose continued closure of the land borders and asked the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration to reconsider its stance on the policy. However, speaking with reporters during his operational visit to the Idiroko border in Ogun State, the customs boss said the border closure in Nigeria will last until the protocols on movement of goods and persons as established by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, are strictly adhered to. Ali, who was accompanied by the Controller General of Nigeria Immigration Service, Mohammed Babadende, pointed out that the border closure is never intended to be enforced for 28 days. He commended the joint security operatives deployed for the enforcement of the policy, adding that President Muhammadu Buhari is satisfied with their operations. He said that the government's efforts to curb smuggling in the country are yielding positive results. Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) has described allegations of 90 billion naira leveled against Vice President Professor Yemi Oshibajo as baseless. The allegation was made by a former chieftain of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Timi Frank. The former APC Deputy National Publicity Secretary had alleged that the Vice President collected 90 billion naira from the Federal Inland Revenue to fund the 2019 election. Reverend Supo Adekunle, the national president of CAN, and its members on Friday visited the Vice President over the alleged 90 billion naira allegation. Ayokunle spoke with journalists at the Christian Ecumenical Center, where he held a meeting with top members of CAN, saying that Oshibajo is innocent of the allegations. He told newsmen that the church and all Nigerians are proud of the Vice President and would continue to pray for him. Scandalized by the filthy state of parts of the two cities in the state, Aba and Umuahia, the Abia State Governor, Dr. Okezi Ikpeazu, has declared an emergency on environmental sanitation. He is to sign an executive order to create separate waste management authorities in 7 metropolitan local government areas of the state. They include Aba North, Aba South, Osiomangwa, Obingwa, Ugunabo, Umuahia South and Umuahia North. A statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Onyebuchi Enumanka, says that executive secretaries shall be appointed immediately to manage the waste management authorities in the mentioned places, with effect from Friday, September 27, 2019, the Governor shall, for 4 weeks, personally take over and coordinate waste management activities in the entire Aba metropolis to restore sanity and discipline in the entire waste management system within the emergency period. The Ebonyi State government recently set up a judicial commission of inquiry to look into the crisis that erupted in some communities in the state. One of such communities is Amago in a poor local government area. The chairman of the commission, the Justice Eze Odo, has charged the plaintiffs to appear in the next sitting of the commission in order to find lasting solution to the crisis. Justice Odo gave the charge during the commission at the Secretariat of Ebonyi State Council of the Traditional Rulers in Abakaliki. Ebonyi State correspondent Ejike Ikele has the details.
The chairman of the panel, Justice Eze Udu, who said that the sitting was a great achievement, stressed that the turnout was to show that everybody in the Amaru community wants peace to return. The traditional ruler of Omo Isu Autonomous Community in Afikpo North Local Government Area, Ezogo Ewa Elechi, said that the attendance was encouraging and maintained that the issue of installation of traditional ruler would be looked into for peace to reign in the communities that want traditional rulers to pilot their affairs.
And you can see the progress we made. Well, I don't like any community to be without the peace, not to have one. So the right thing is for any community that deserves a traditional ruler to have one. They keep the peace.
The accused person, Comrade Chinedu Oga, who rendered his evidence to the panel, pleaded with the state government to listen to the chairman of the community, Dr. Ibere Weme, saying that the complainant should allow the villagers to decide what happened in their community.
Anything concerning Amego, the government should listen to our national president. He is the opinion maker of Amego.
The secretary to Amaru community, Dr. Anthony Itumo, said he was satisfied with the development and maintained that by the time the panel set up by the state government to look into the causes of the crisis lingering in Amago Iko concluded its findings that peace would return to the community, thereby making his job easier. Ejike Ikele for MCLtv News, Abakaliki.
Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State has declared open the 3-day retreat for newly sworn-in commissioners and advisors. He charged them to hit the ground running and raise their performance bar towards the full actualization of government policies and programs. Ugwuanyi says his administration will continue to advance good governance through honest, accountable governance and optimal service delivery. He also charged the new appointees to always show their sensitivity in the conduct of government businesses. Governor Ugwuanyi says the retreat is to share the policy directions of his administration, facilitating the appointees' understanding of government processes. It is also aimed at securing their buy-in and build consensus on the state government's commission to continue to alleviate the sufferings of the people, saying that Enugu expect nothing less from them. The governor, who re-emphasized his administration's sense of urgency to deliver on its mandate within a short time, disclosed that it has assembled competent resource persons who are well skilled in public sector management and governance issues to facilitate the policy and governance dialogue. Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano has proposed a 137.1 billion naira budget for 2020. The budget projects 58.69 billion naira, representing 43% for a current expenditure, and 78.3 billion naira, representing 57% for capital expenditure. Works and infrastructure took the highest vote of 22.2 billion naira, followed by education with a vote of 8.3 billion naira, and health with 6.98 billion naira. Obiano says his vision remained to make Anambra the first choice investment destination and hub for industrialization and commercial activities. He promised that the cordial relationship between the legislature and the executive must continue to achieve the aims of the Anambra. Obiano also announced at the presentation that his administration plans to build an international cargo airport at Umeri near Oka. The project will gulp 6 billion naira. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has disqualified 14 political parties for the upcoming elections in Kogi and Bayelsa states for fielding invalid candidates. INEC National Commissioner and the Chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee, Mr. Festus Okoye said the commission disqualified 8 parties in Kogi State. 6 political parties were also disqualified in Bayelsa State. INEC stated that 49 of the political parties in Kogi State had submitted names of their governorship and deputy governorship candidates for the November 16 governorship election. It said that only 23 political parties will be allowed to participate in the election, as 8 of the political parties violated the Electoral Act 2010 as amended by nominating underage candidates. He also said that 18 other political parties voluntarily withdrew from participating in the election. However, 46 out of the 52 political parties that submitted names and credentials of their candidates for the election in Bayelsa State will be participating in the election. The commission confirmed that 6 of the parties were also disqualified for also violating the rules of the Electoral Act 2010 as amended by nominating underage candidates. Still to come on the news, Amuzuku relief market ready for commissioning. Federal government assures on 30,000 naira minimum wage. San Eagles ex-captain raps NFF over unpaid allowances. Details after the break. Stay tuned.
When women pray, there are testimonies. When women pray, mountains crumble. Portis House Women's Fellowship International presents About Women Prayer Summit, an interdenominational women prayer conference. There will be worship, praise, warfare prayer, and many more. Ministry Mommy Chrissy Eric Uche, host. Date Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. Time 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Venue Benaz Hotel, Herbert Macaulay Hall, Omongasi, Aba, Abia State. Come for a turnaround in that situation. About Women Prayer Summit, Jesus remains Lord forever.
Do not deface Abia State with posters. Do not defecate on our streets. Do not litter Abia State.
My brothers, I say what man will do for this world where people no go talk. If you talk,
Do not urinate in public places.
you no talk, then you talk. What you make you do for this world? I say, make we go do the things where we carry for heart. Na so one time. I be not been so.
Keep Abia State clean. This message is brought to you by MCLtv.
Welcome back, and we now go to our Mwahia studios where Chetachi Chukwaja is standing by for more stories. Chetachi, good morning.
morning to you too, Jonah, and welcome to Umuahia. The relief market built by the government of Abia State at Amuzubu, a suburb of Umuahia, is ready for commissioning and takeoff. But how ready are those for whom the market was built to occupy the stalls? MCL News paid a visit to the newly built market and interacted with traders. Emmanuel Mazwe reports.
Amuziokwe in Umuahia North Local Government Area of Abia State. The market is a 64-store outfit, with each stall expected to accommodate at most 2 occupants. It is equipped with a borehole, a 4-point toilet facility, a store, and an office for the market master. The market is intended to ease congestion at the city center, popularly known as Easy Gate. By this development, traders that deal on perishable goods are expected to vacate Easy Gate and move to the market. Suleiman Okando is a commissioner designate. He was on ground at the project site when our crew visited the market.
The essence of this particular market is to enable traders within the neighborhood to locate from Easy Gate, which is the center of the city, down to this place, and also to help those who buy drivers today to get themselves here, which is a very much accessible place to buy those things. So that's the essence.
Are the traders ready to move to the new market? This is the question we asked the traders that ply their trade at Easy Gate.
No, we are not ready yet.
Why?
Because as you can see, that place is not open for us. It's not allowed for us to sell in the market. And that place is far for people to want their license. I like to say that.
Their responses indicate a request to be allowed to spend the Christmas season at their current location before relocation. By our calculation, the new market will accommodate about 128 traders. Emmanuel Mazwe, MCL News.
Federal civil servants on grade level 7 and above will have to wait more for the minimum wage signed into law by President Muhammadu Buhari on August 18th this year. Minister of Labour and Employment, Senator Chris Ngige, told the leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress during a courtesy visit on Thursday that a new presidential committee has just been put in place to resolve the deadlock over consequential adjustments of salaries for officers on grade level 7 and above. The Presidential Committee is the third committee to discuss the minimum wage issue. First was the Tripartite Committee, which agreed on the 30,000 naira minimum wage. Second was the Consequential Adjustment Committee, and now the Presidential Committee on Salaries. Senator Ngige, however, promised to convince the President to allow members of the NLC and the TUC to be part of the Presidential Committee, noting that it will help in fast-tracking the completion of the process leading to implementation of the minimum wage for all cadre of workers in the country. A former National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Odisa Metu, has narrated how he distributed 400 million naira he collected from the office of the National Security Advisor under Colonel Sambo Dasuki in 2014. Metu, who appeared before the Federal High Court Abuja, presided over by Justice Okol Abam, said the money was used for a special national assignment in the lead-up to the 2015 general election. he is facing prosecution by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission alongside his company, Industrial Investment, on 7-count charges bordering on money laundering to the tune of 400 million naira. The two is the defense team's 15th witness under cross-examination by the prosecution counsel told the court that there was never an instance where the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, directly paid any money to him. Upon being shown the statement of his account, which had 6.6 million naira before an inflow of 400 million naira into it on November 24, 2014, he narrated to the court how he disbursed the money to different companies and individuals for what he said was a national assignment. Justice Adam therefore adjourned the matter to 30th September 2019 for continuation of trial. A federal high court sitting in Abuja on Friday ordered the permanent forfeiture of some assets linked to the former head of service of the Federation, Mrs. Winifred Oyoita. Although details of the case was not read out in the open court, Justice Folashede Ogunbanjo Giwa made the order of final forfeiture of the monetary assets to the federal government. The assets were earlier returned to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission by a suspect linked to Oyoita. The embattled Oyoita is involved in a 3 billion naira alleged contract scam, a case which she was recently quizzed about by the EFCC. President Muhammadu Buhari earlier in September ordered the former head of service to proceed on indefinite leave to allow a proper investigation by the EFCC into the allegations against her. Counsel to EFCC Mohammed Abubakar said the funds were voluntarily returned to the commission as forces of crime by an associate of Mrs. Oyoita. At least 300 captives, most of them children and many in chains, have been rescued from a building in Kaduna State. Police raided the building, which housed an Islamic school in the Migasta area, and found adults and minors in the most debasing and inhumane conditions. The Kaduna State Commissioner of Police, Ali Janga, said 2 of them were from Burkina Faso, while most of the rest were from northern Nigerian states. During Thursday's raid on the school, police said they found a torture chamber where students were chained, hung and beaten. Many of the rescued students bore scars on their backs and serious injuries, and it was not clear how long the children had been held at the building. The police had been tipped off by local residents who became suspicious of what was happening inside the school. The children have been moved to a temporary camp at a stadium in Kaduna and will later be moved to another camp in a suburb of the city, while attempts are made to find their parents. Some parents who had earlier been contacted went to the school to retrieve their children. Islamic schools known as al-Majris are common across the Muslim north of Nigeria. Nigeria has been ranked as one of the top 20 countries that improved in carrying out reforms in the ease of doing business. This is according to the World Bank report on the top 20 reformers as released by the institution on Friday. The full report on the ease of doing business rankings will be released on 24th of October this year. Among the top 20 lists, only Nigeria, Togo, Zimbabwe, Djibouti and Kenya made it on the continent. According to the World Bank, Nigeria made improvements by operationalizing a new electronic platform that integrates its tax authority and the Corporate Affairs Commission. The World Bank report also stated that Nigeria made getting electricity easier by allowing certified engineers to conduct inspections for new connections. And that's the size of our package this morning from Umar House. Now back to you, Jonah Oji, in Abba for the rest of the news. I am Nchetachi Chukwaja.
Thanks very much, Nchetachi Chukwaja. And now sports. Former captain of the Nigerian national beach soccer team, Super San Eagles, Isiaka Olawole, has appealed to the Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, to pay their entitlement for attending the 2017 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup in Bahamas. Olawole, who made 4 FIFA Beach World Cup appearances for Nigeria, claimed all efforts to make their country's football ruling body came to their plight following their group stage exit from the tournament 2 years ago have proved abortive. Olawole said he had repeatedly reached out to the leadership of the NFF, including several messages to its President Amaju Pinnick, First Vice President Sheyi Akinwumi, Second Vice President Shehu Diko, as well as the NFF Secretary Dr. Mohammed Sanusi, but all to no avail. NFF Director of Competitions Bola Ayode told newsmen that he is not aware of the issue. And to end the news this morning, a second look at the major stories. Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) has described allegations of 90 billion naira leveled against Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo as baseless. Scandalized by the filthy state of parts of the two cities in the state, Aba and Omahia, the Abia State Governor, Dr. Okeze Ikpeazu, has declared an emergency on environmental sanitation. The Ebonyi State government recently set up a judicial commission of inquiry to look into the crisis that erupted on some communities in the state. Former captain of the Nigerian national beach soccer team, Super San Eagles, Isiaka Olawole, has appealed to the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) to pay their entitlement for attending the 2017 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup in Bahamas. This is where we end the news, and thanks for watching. I am Jonah Oje. Once more, good morning.